Hey there, RC fans. Welcome to Rozzy's Review. Today I want to talk about my E-Savage. As you can see, it's a wee bit smaller than the Nitro Savage. This is the 4.6 Nitro. Probably the best basher going, the Nitro Savage. This is the Savage X. Had the 4.6 motor in it, but we're not talking about that one today. We're talking about this one. This one is called the Electric Savage, and it's brushed. It's got a pair of brushed motors in. Here, let me get you in for a closer look. Okay, so here she is. Now, like I was saying, it has the dual brushed 550 motors in it. They're HPI GT 550s, 14.4 volts. It's basically the same setup as the E-Max is, with the dual motors running the one spur gear. So I went to pick up a couple of brand new motors from the hobby shop, and I wanted to try these GT 550s in my E-Max, and he had this truck sitting there with a brand new frame, and I had to do a little bit of work on this to get it up and running, but I didn't know that they made a Savage that was brushed. I know they have the Savage Flux and they have the Savage XS, and they're both brushless. So I was blown away when I seen it actually, and I just had to have it. And fortunately, I got a brand new chassis with it too, so when I do end up totally destroying it, I'll be able to rebuild it. But I think it's gonna take quite a bit to really hurt this truck. I mean, I've beat the hell out of this thing, and the only thing I've broken is the body mount. I just need to put another body mount on there. This front end piece was already broke. Now, the batteries, with these battery boxes on here, my lipos wouldn't fit with them properly buttoned up. These are supposed to sit flush on this frame and button up here, but my lipos wouldn't fit in there, and I wasn't getting enough time on them batteries, so what I came up with was just dropping these trays down, and the lipos fit in there perfectly. They don't move. And like I said, I beat the living shit out of this truck, and I've never lost a battery or come loose or anything else. They're pretty strong. So now the speed control, I don't really know if this speed control is has a lipo cutoff. So just to be safe, I'm running my battery buzzer, and that's hooked right into the balance plug of the lipo battery. Now what this does is, when that lipo gets to a certain voltage, discharge voltage, this will start buzzing, and that means it's time to shut her off and charge those batteries up. Because if you take a lipo battery and drain it too far, it will ruin that battery, and they're not cheap. I mean, nobody wants to ruin their LiPo batteries because their cutoff isn't working, or they don't have a low voltage cutoff on here. And like I said, I don't know enough about this speed control. I couldn't find very much information on this truck actually when I looked online, so I figured, you know, might be a good one to throw in a collection of rozzy reviews. And I gotta tell you folks, this truck is quickly becoming one of my favorites. It's really fast and powerful and jumps great. It's just a great truck. And if you watched my first video on the Traxxas Summit, you know that I do like the brushed motor compared to brushless. So but that's my E-Savage. And next to the big dog here, now this truck is wicked. Just evil. It's absolutely evil. I think anybody that owns a Savage, Nitro Savage, they'd have to agree with me. It's probably one of the best bashers going. I mean, they're built like a tank, these things. So that's just a quick look at my Nitro. I'll have to get some run videos of that and post them when I get her going. I got a little bit of work to do on it. I broke the pull starter on it. So, but if you're not fixing them, folks, you're not having enough fun, right? And same with being, you know, totally clean. I mean, if your RC is completely spotless, I would have to say you're not driving it enough. Anyways, that is rozzy's review on my E-Savage. And I gotta say, folks, I really like the truck. It is a super basher. Alright, well, I'll catch you in the next vid.